Today we're going to talk about these limited edition Maverik M4 gloves from Lacrosse Monkey. These things are awesome. Let's go. So Maverik made these LE M4s for Lacrosse Monkey. They come in, I don't know, 4 or 5 different colors. These are the maroon. You can't get this anywhere else apparently. You know, that design and these colors. This is the maroon. There's green, there's navy, there's Carolina blue. I think there's a red, there might be an orange. They're just awesome. You know, it's just an amazing looking glove. Like that little splash of color through there. Just a classy looking glove. And I mean, they're just awesome. You know, so if you're looking for M4s, and you really should be, you know, I'll talk more about the glove specifically in a minute, but you know, if you're looking for M4s and you want something different from everyone else, I believe they're $129, which I think is what the M4s are normally. So you can get a little, you know, special edition, limited edition, different colorway, different style for the same price. That's pretty cool. Definitely go check out Lacrosse Monkey and take a peek at these because they're awesome. All right, so now let's talk about the M4 glove. The M3 glove was just a fantastic glove, still is. You know, it had a nice price, quality gloves, real awesome feel, just out of the box. They felt great, and there are some similarities to the M3s. The mesh palm. These are, I mean, look at, you can see my hand through there. That's really cool. This feels so nice. It's almost like you've cut the palms out, which is what they're trying to simulate. Less material in the way of your hand and your handle is a good thing. So, you know, in the past I would have been concerned at the durability of something like this, but it's been proven that it can hang. So with the mesh palm, the stick feel it's unbelievable. Oh my gosh, these gloves are good. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of these gloves, guys. The liner is that 37.5 technology liner, whatever that material is. It's moisture wicking. Apparently it dissipates heat well, dries quickly, and it's that cool neon green. So one of the things that they say in the literature about these is that they've added some room on the back of the hand and in the fingers. The fingers don't necessarily feel like there's more room, but it does feel like there's more room in here on top of the hand. So when I go back like this, I feel a little separation between the top of the glove and my hand, a little more than normal. That little roominess, I think, is going to help with the vent system and the you know, the mesh up here to just cycle air through the glove, which is going to be nice. You won't get those hot, slippery gloves with constant airflow. If I go like this, which why wouldn't I? I can totally feel air going in here and out here. So this is a thing you should do if you get these gloves, just all the time. That's really amazing. There's a lot of air movement. Oh yeah, you can do this too. No, it's not as good. It's got to be like this. Okay, so there's that. The cuff, again, like the Max, and I don't remember the M3, but probably you can adjust it to have that real wide flare, if that's your thing. You know, flare it out. A lot of mobility there, right? That's kind of what that's for. Or if you're nursing a bruised wrist or whatever, you like a little more protection, you can move it way in, have a little tighter fit around your wrist. Floating cuff is always nice. I love that. The shark gel, just like the last few Maverik gloves, always a nice touch right there. The thumb is updated over the M3. It's just incredibly, just so much mobility right away without any breaking in. It's got a nice little curve to it, which is going to lend itself to movement. Just amazing thumb. probably the best thumb I've felt in a glove, in a brand new glove. It's just unreal. Fingers are also incredibly mobile. It's just, you know, I could play piano if I could play piano. Axe suede palm, which has been around for a little while for them. It's real nice material, durable, soft, and not thick, so a lot of stick feel. Padding is I mean, overall just perfect. It's like you know, nothing unusual, nothing left out. Maverik makes my favorite gloves in the game right now. I really like some of the STX gloves, but I think Maverik, you know, they're just they're doing it right. They're doing it well. Their last few glove offerings have been unbelievable. My kid just he had Evos, and he's always been real good about, both of my kids have been really good about taking care of their gear, but things happen and he misplaced a glove at a practice or something and it's just gone. And luckily I waited for the Evos to come way down in price and bought them at like $129, I think. Still, that's $129 we had to eat. He was super bummed. So, you know, these will work for him. He doesn't, I was concerned that the maroon is going to clash with his high school colors, which is purple. Purple and maroon is kind of a gross combo. He doesn't seem to care. We also have some white true gloves, which are really nice that he may wear. Season's coming. If you're looking for a decently priced glove, the Maverik M4s are incredible. This is my favorite piece of equipment in lacrosse, is the gloves. Just because, I mean, I probably told this story on my channel before, but when I was a kid, in playing lacrosse, I wanted gloves. You know, I had a stick and didn't have pads yet when I was just first starting. But my next piece of equipment I wanted was gloves. My mom wouldn't buy me gloves because she had just bought me hockey gloves like 2 months before. And so I wore hockey gloves. And they were bulky and stiff. And I remember going to the sporting goods store and just holding the Brine like L35s or L25s. I don't know what they were, but they were awesome. You know, so and just thinking about them, oh, I need those gloves, I need those gloves. You know, mowing lawns to save money, but it was still out of my pay grade. So I mean, gloves have always had kind of a special place in my heart. And when I get new gloves, it's always exciting. I have a nice little glove collection. The glove technology, and every time I put on a new pair of gloves in the next season, the new season's gloves, it's like, what? How in the heck do they do this? Because when, you know, guys my age know, back in the day when you'd get a brand new pair of Brine gloves, they were rock hard, and I mean you'd have to fight to make a fist. Just ridiculous. So anyway, guys, these things are gorgeous. Just absolutely amazing gloves. The Maverik M4s, just the way they feel, the way they look, probably my favorite glove right now. Go check them out at Lacrosse Monkey. Get your limited edition colorway. Go check them out at Maverik. Read more about them. These things are great. Really, just top-notch glove for a good price. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Go check them out, and I will see you next video.